There was a special unveiling last evening at the Canada Games Centre, and the Yukon's Tourism Minister Elaine Taylor was on hand for the event. Yukoners were celebrating the return of Yukon Seasons. The large antler sculpture was stolen more than a year ago from the Games Centre and recovered in April of this year. Shane Wilson is the artist and carver of Yukon Seasons, and he's in the studio with us now. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Al.
Shane, first of all, you came to town for last night's event. Describe it a bit for us, would you?
There were some speeches, as you said. Minister Taylor gave a lovely speech, as did Mayor Buckway. And I had a chance to say thank you to all the people that have been involved, including CBC, by the way.
Oh, there you go.
And then it was unveiled. And we just had a chance to see the lovely work that had been done in restoring it.
Now, it must feel amazing to have come now this complete full circle, and we've kind of closed the book on this, haven't we?
It is actually quite a marvelous feeling to know that that it's back, that the Yukon people can see it again, and that the intention to, in fact, honor Ruth McCullough from the former arts branch can also be honored. And I had a chance to say a few words about that.
When you saw the restoration, finally, like the final restoration, how did it look?
There was some damage that couldn't be repaired. The very tip of the nose had been chewed a little bit, but all of the discoloration has been reduced considerably, so you don't even notice that it's been discolored. The tine that was broken has been reattached. It's not a perfect join because it can't be. The antler had flexed somewhat, but it's back. And if you didn't know that it was broken, you might not even notice there. So totally thrilled. And the case itself had sustained water damage and breakage of glass and so on in the storage process. And it's been completely restored by Narissa Rosati, and it looks fabulous.
So we've closed the book on this one. I'm curious what you're working on now.
Well, a few things. This summer, I received a lovely private commission to do, the gentleman described, something like Seasons. That's going to take a few years to do. I'll be working on that in the design phase for the next year or so. But in the meantime, I'm completing another commission, which I call Self-Portrait. It's a mixed media. It's a carved muskox set of horns on the skull plate. So it's together. The horns are together, but the skull isn't really visible. And that will have also a bronze element to it, a bronze wolf skull, which is also carved, altered, and it will rest on a jade base. It's going to be donated to the Yukon Arts Centre Gallery. And that donation is in conjunction with Earl Bennett. We're working on the project together. He's a former carver. And I think he wanted to work with me just to make something and donate it as a legacy to the people of Yukon as well.
Good to talk to you again.
Thank you.
Shane Wilson is a carver and sculptor. Last evening, his antler sculpture was unveiled for a second time at the Canada Games Centre complex.